Good morning and or afternoon environmental science class. Today, before we jump back into our quiz, I'm going to give you all a little cheat sheet, all right? This cheat sheet should help you through your explanation of one, the San Andreas Fault, and two, our classroom earthquake demonstration, all right? So, I'm going to give you a little bit of information about our demonstration. But before I jump into that, I just want to review some of the information that we already have about earthquakes and the causes of the earthquakes. All right. So, take notes as we discuss the different types of faults. All right. So, I have images of the different types of faults here. Remember that our arrows are going to be very important because they're showing the direction and force of the fault lines and the tectonic plates. All right. So we have three types of stresses that can be put on a fault line. The one is going to be a tension stress or tension fault. And that's going to be where we have our foot walls. Remember, our foot walls are on either side. And our foot walls, the stress is being put so that they're going away from the hanging wall. And this is going to cause the hanging wall to drop. All right. And this is going to be how we get a lot of our valleys on the terrain of the surface of the earth. All right. Now, below this, we have our strike slip fault or shearing. We're going to call it shearing for our purposes. And in this fault, we have the two tectonic plates are going side by side, causing friction to be released. All right. So you see the arrows or the force diagram is showing the direction of our tectonic plates. Finally, we have our compression fault or compression stress. All right. So once again, we see our hanging wall in the middle. We see our foot walls on either side. And the force of these foot walls is causing our hanging wall to rise. All right. And this is going to be oftentimes how we'll get mountains and rises in our terrain. All right. And this is called a compression stress. So at this time, I'm going to discuss our demonstration. I'm going to put up an example of my model on the board, how I modeled the demonstration, just to help you all out. On the left side of your handout, you should take notes. On the right side, you can copy down my model just to give you all an image of how I see the demonstration. All right, so remember, we have our example. We have the example of our earthquake demonstration here. And just to let you all know, I'm going to put my model on the board, but I'm going to discuss the different features of this demonstration. All right. Notice the if you notice the type of movement and energy that is released, this is going to be an example of a tension fault, all right, or a tension stress placed on a fault line. So for this example, our hanging wall is going to be this piece in the middle, this piece of wood in the middle. These four rises could actually be considered the continental crust. We're going to get into that later this week. But for now, this is going to be our hanging wall. The pipes on the outside represent the foot walls, all right, and that's going to be where the stress is being applied. Here, these springs, these are going to be the fault lines. This is going to be where our foot walls and our hanging walls touch. All right, in the middle, right here, this is our hypocenter, this motor. This is going to be actually, this is the epicenter. Sorry. This is our epicenter. This is going to be where the energy is felt on the crust or the surface of the earth. Down below, we have our hypocenter, where the energy is being released. All right. So for this model, it's going to be representing a tension fault. All right. Once again, I'm going to put my model on the board just to help you all out and show you a quality model, an A+ model. All right. So thank you very much. Let's have a good day.